Oh yeah, I keep in touch with Dorinda. I love Dorinda. We're old friends. And it just was the way it was last season. Not to say that it would have been different if she was around this season. And that's not my call, obviously. It was definitely a different season without her.
What was this season like without Dorinda?
You know what? It was a little less angry. I hate to say it because there was a lot of anger and a lot of negative, and I love Dorinda. It's just the way it panned out. I don't know. It was like the Tinsley thing. It was kind of a negative energy. And I don't know, this season, I feel like it's there was so much negativity going on in the world that we just had to keep it positive. We had to go through so much that you just have to laugh sometimes and just, have a good time. The world could be falling apart and, we have each other. So I'm grateful for that.
Yeah. Have you spoken to her at all? And would you?
Oh yeah, I keep in touch with Dorinda. I love Dorinda. We're old friends. And it just was the way it was last season. Not to say that it would have been different if she was around this season. And that's not my call, obviously. It was definitely a different season without her.
Yeah. Would you want her to come back?
Listen, I love Dorinda. I would love to see her back on the show.
Have you talked to Tinsley at all? How is she doing?
I keep in touch with Tinsley. I think God knows that we all have to make our own mistakes. I know that I've had, obviously, I'm always in trouble with one man or another on the show. So we all have to make our own journey, and this was part of her journey, and I think every experience leads you to the next place in your life, and when you close one door, a new chapter opens. So I'm sorry for her that it didn't work out. I hate to say that I was a little skeptical that it wouldn't work out, and I feel for her because I've kind of been not in the same position, but where things don't work out the way you kind of expect it to. And so I was surprised, but not shocked.
Yeah. Does the Housewives have a curse on relationships in New York?
Well, I mean, on the entire franchises, I think it's difficult unless you have somebody like Jacques was on the show for many years with me, and he just kind of rolled with it and had fun with it. And I think that, people are different, obviously, and how they react and how they, how they go about their lives. And, and also some, people aren't made for reality television, and so I just think it's such a personal thing. And I think it's very hard to be in reality, first of all, and second of all, maintain a relationship.